Hi, everyone. We're joined by Jason Balk. He's the CFO of Adtegrity. So before we dive into some things, first, can you just give our audience a brief elevator pitch, if you will, of Adtegrity? What does the company do?
Sure. Adtegrity is an online advertising agency. We also handle traditional media as well. But what we specialize in is strategy, media buying and planning, and also execution for a lot of our clients.
So obviously, with everything around COVID-19, things have shifted in the advertising space in the way that companies are, spending money on media advertising and marketing. What have you seen, and how has this impacted Adtegrity?
Some of the things that we have noticed from our clients' perspective is they are very careful about the messaging that they are putting into the market right now. We work with healthcare companies, we work with grocery companies, we work with educational companies. They've all have been impacted in their own ways, right? So some of the things that we're seeing is kind of a pullback in spend to the tune of maybe 20 to 30%. And we're just kind of working with them until they get to a point where they feel that their message will be received in a productive manner. We're going to see a lot of our education clients shift towards online classes. We're going to see our healthcare clients shift towards virtual appointments. The grocery companies, they're not allowed to advertise like 2-for-1 deals on toilet paper, so to speak, or whatever the case may be. So it's really just honing in on what the proper messaging is for each of these clients, but understanding that many clients have paused campaigns just because they don't feel comfortable advertising during the pandemic.
So with that reduction in spend by 20 to 30%, what has Adtegrity done to shift its business model and adapt to that?
Yeah, one of the things that we're doing is we're staying in the know. We're doing our research. We're working with our industry leaders like the IAB. We've also applied for the PPP loan from the government and received those funds already. So that's kind of helping, but also maybe trying to find KPIs and, as a business evolves, adjusting properly. We're just waiting for things to open back up to where it's normal to see ads without maybe turning off potential clients moving forward. So we're very involved in the messaging right now.
How often are you reforecasting, and what does that look like compared to normal, let's say pre-COVID?
Pre-COVID, we were looking at like 25 million. Post-COVID, we're probably looking at about 20 million in revenue. The one thing that we don't know is how things are going to quickly rebound, if at all. So we're just kind of, testing out those scenarios. One of the things that we built out a long time ago, through NetSuite is doing forecasting. So every day we're able to see kind of like, how's Meganet look? How much insight do we have into June? So we're doing a lot of planning. Unfortunately, a lot of that planning has a lot of uncertainty, right? With clients and how they're going to spend their money. But ultimately, we're trying to use the best data we have available to us to make predictions into how things are going to flow into the future.